So recently, my 11-year-old realized that they had cars back in the 80s and the 70s that had pop-up headlights. They've decided that pop-up headlights are the coolest kind of headlights that you could possibly have on a car. And now they're fascinated with the Mazda Miata. Now, my father owned a 1990 MX-5, oh gosh, for probably about 20 years, and we used to take it to New England racetracks in order to rally it. It's a fun car. I enjoyed it a lot. So I guess I would say the biggest downfall of the Mazda Miata was just the size of the interior of the car. I'm 6'1". I was 180 pounds when my dad had the car, and getting inside that car and sitting around driving for more than a couple hours was just not possible. We took it from Montgomery, Vermont to New Hampshire International Speedway a couple times.
1993 Mazda Miata, and it is quite simply one of the greatest sports cars of all time. It's not the fastest, it's not the most powerful, it's not the most desirable, it's not the most expensive, but it played an important role, a pivotal role in the history of the sports car. And the basic story is still the same. And the story is this. Throughout the 1960s, there were a lot of small convertibles, mostly British, that you could buy if you wanted a fun little sports car. And then in the 1980s, there was this. Mazda single-handedly revived the small British sports car, except suddenly it was reliable and usable, and you didn't have to take tools with you every time you went for a drive. Funny thing was, it wasn't especially fast. All the early Miata models had a 1.6-liter four-cylinder engine that made only around 120 horsepower, only 2,100 pounds. And it was simple. It was just a fun little two-seat rear-wheel drive roadster. Now it's time to get it out on the road and see how it drives. All right, driving the NA on the wrong side. It's been years since I've driven one of these, and I forgot just how much fun it is to drive an NA Miata.
Alright, so I'd like to find out what you guys think. Let me know what you think the best car with pop-up headlights is from any time period. Doesn't matter. Current, historical. You tell me. Which car made use of pop-up headlights the best? Leave a comment in the bottom, and we'll talk to you guys later. Hope you're having a great time.
A Monster Miata is a Mazda Miata and a 5-liter Mustang engine. You step on the gas and it throws you back in the seat and you go, my God, this thing's a monster. That's what a Monster Miata is.